It's pretty fantastic. It is.
It
It is.
Just,
Well, I'm
here
doing
you
this.
yeah.
I'm doing this to.
for here.
Hey,
Hi.
I'm doing this to localize the sound a little bit more, right? As opposed to having. Oh, it's cool. Having all the ambient sound. So, welcome to. What are you doing, Jimmy?
I got a thing here.
Welcome.
I got a thing.
This is the thing with live. Welcome to Analysts After Work. We are live in DC. Well, technically Arlington, but we're in DC for Project Summit Business Analyst World. And how can you come to DC and not have the incomparable, the enigmatic Mindy Bohannon on the show? Mindy, welcome. And we're sharing mics again because I still haven't
having
sounded.
me here.
Yeah.
This is great. And calling me enigmatic.
Enigmatic. It's not bad, right?
I have a few themes in my life, and enigmatic is one of them, and energy is the other. Like everywhere I go, I'm like, wow, that's good energy, you know. And I know you, Lori. Yeah, you're
energy,
all with it too.
Energy like aura or like.
When I'm speaking, especially.
Right.
Everyone says great energy. You know, especially because they're sitting and it's been a long day after a chapter meeting, you know, at a chapter meeting. And, you know, I'm going to make sure everyone's awake for my session.
Fantastic.
And they're bringing it. So I have to bring it tonight.
I try to do the same. Oh, yeah. And then what people don't see is what happened after my session this afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
The 30-minute power nap upstairs because you're just dead.
Absolutely.
Anyways, I can see a few people here. Jared, Tamara, Walter, Steve. Steve's been on since 4 o'clock, clamoring for us to get started early. Steve Jones, I'm sorry, brother. You know, when you have a show, it starts when it starts. Yep. Judy.
How you doing, girl?
Judy, hope everything's going well. It's been a while. We gotta talk.
Energy for you.
Mindy.
Yes.
You know the drill.
Oh yeah.
What are you drinking today?
Well, I started with Prosecco. You know,
the
happy hour here at BA World.
Excellent choice.
I started with, but I would like to set that aside right now. If you could, put that aside.
Let's
I don't know. Yeah. I don't want to spill. And then I brought you something special to try.
You brought me something special.
I brought all of us, you know, something to try. But
what?
This is, it used to be a beer, but no, it's been cleaned out. Okay. And what I have done is made you Milky Way vodka. All right, it's just a little. It's just a little something that me and my guy do.
I'm scared.
And you can serve it cold, you can serve it hot. And we're just gonna have a little sip, and there's obviously enough for everyone. You know, if you want to do it. I don't know.
So everyone, we've got a few people around. Lori Silverman's here.
If you want to partake,
His Royal Highness Jimmy Godard is here. Jennifer Batten is here in the Peanut Gallery.
There we go.
So you're asking me to put a fair bit of trust in you.
Yeah, so you don't have to drink it all.
What is that supposed to be? Has it curdled?
It shouldn't have. Let me try it first.
It's got some floaty white stuff in it.
Just made it a few days ago. That's not supposed to happen. All right, let's not
have that one.
Let's not have that one.
Let's not have that one.
All right.
Again, there's some floaties in there too.
It's probably just the Milky Way that never melted all the way. Actually, no, that's what it is.
I think it's
actual candy.
Like candy.
That has it. All right. That's the candy. We thought we melted it all. It's just candy. It's just the candy. Y'all want to try?
Stressing me out.
Okay, yeah, we got another taker. It's candy. I swear to God.
This is not like.
It's candy.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
come over. You have to come over.
And,
there we go. I swear this works.
You can always pop in the back.
This
is a free for all here, but.
Yeah. You had a few days. Yeah, another. All right. And so.
And by the way, I do have the screen closer today, so I can see Rachel. I see you. I can read some of the comments.
Yeah.
Judy will be in Chicago, so there you go. Mary Beth, welcome. All right.
Nice.
Okay. So
so
hold on.
Yeah.
Are we shooting this? Are we sipping?
Okay. Sip. Yeah.
All
take a sip. It's
okay. To DC.
To DC. Thanks for coming over. Yeah. Yeah, that's candy. That's a little strong.
Okay, it is candy. It's candy.
Good. Okay, trust that.
I'm not worried about that.
Ooh, that's a little more intense. Eh?
That is
wow.
That is something there. I'm just gonna adjust the camera a little bit for you, Mindy. That is something.
Let me shake that up a little more.
Let's.
Yeah.
Let's
There we
get
go.
let's
But
get everyone
it's
else
a lot of fun. It's a little
having that.
tasty treat.
Yeah.
You take some Milky Way vodka, Milky Ways, and
like the
and you
chocolate
cut them
bar.
up,
Oh,
the
okay.
chocolate bar,
Yeah, yeah,
and
okay.
you cut them up and you put it over a double boiler, and you throw some vodka in, and then you just let it combine. You know, just let it get happy together, and then
That is powerful stuff.
it is powerful stuff. So thank you.
Wow.
I appreciate that's the first thing I have for you. And then when you have
What?
well, okay, so so I wanted to bring you goldfish. And do you know why goldfish?
No.
Okay, have you ever read the ingredients
No.
on goldfish? What is that first ingredient right there? If you can read that.
Smiles.
I brought you smiles. I brought you smiles. I have.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
And so we have some snacks for you for the week.
Oh, geez.
And of course we got Yoda ones too, you know, because
Okay.
Yoda makes everyone happy.
Yoda
Little
does,
baby Yoda as
Yoda
well.
does. Are these
You
also
know?
made with smiles?
Of
Oh, okay. So these come in Grogu, Stormtrooper,
Yeah.
or the Mandalorian.
So
So
and
that's
smiles.
that's
They're
pretty
all
solid.
smiling on there.
These are also made with smiles and
So-
enriched whole wheat flour.
Well, there's that.
So there's
Yeah,
that.
they're not gluten.
That is awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So cheers.
Wow. You know, it almost makes me feel bad that I doubted you of what you were actually giving me, because it did.
You should doubt
Whatever.
me. Doubt me.
Whatever.
I know.
Don't
You never know what
shame
this
me.
girl's gonna bring.
Don't shame
just
me,
don't.
Jimmy.
Yeah, so-
but this is awesome.
Next time you want to bring smiles to someone,
Bring
them
them
some gold.
Bring them goldfish.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
You know, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
You know, let me do. How about that?
I thought about
That is
that.
some smiles.
That is great.
Thank you so much, Mindy.
Right
I
on.
mean, congratulations also on being the first guest
Mm-hmm.
to bring gifts
Oh.
for me.
Oh.
That is a
Yeah.
sure way to be invited back
You know,
many
that's what I
times in the
wanted.
future.
That's what I
So,
wanted.
so thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Let's finish this off,
Mhm.
and then. So, do you want your prosecco back,
I'm probably.
or
good.
that was just a prop?
No, I'll take it eventually. But
Eventually,
I'm still
okay.
sipping because it's
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah,
And
no,
you don't
this
have
is-
to drink it.
This
If
is
you
hard.
don't
No,
like
no,
it, you don't
it's
have to
fine.
finish it.
It's actually much tastier than I expected.
Oh, good.
So I'll keep it real. I thought that the chocolate
Yeah.
was like curdled milk,
I
and that
wasn't.
scared me a
it-
little.
Yeah.
But I've tasted it. It is chocolate, so Mindy is the real
you go.
deal.
Call me if you want the
Um,
recipe. I'll
It's
step it
it's
out for you.
pretty. It's very good, but it's very strong. So
This is a little stronger. Yeah, I think over time it got stronger. It wasn't used to be.
wow.
Good times.
Okay,
All right. So BA World.
so BA World.
How'd it go for you today?
Today was an action-packed day, actually.
It really was.
So I had a couple meetings, so I wasn't
Mm.
able to attend the opening keynote.
Mm.
I then in the morning had a panel,
Mm.
which we've never done a panel
Uh-huh.
at Project World, or at least I haven't been a part
Mhm.
of one. So the panel was with the aforementioned Jennifer Batten,
Yeah.
as well as Bruce Gay, another friend of the show. And we talked about alternative approaches to project management that weren't agile. and you know, we started with this is not about agile bad.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, what are some other ways that you
There's
can
other
solve
ways to do it. Yeah.
problems, right?
Yeah.
So Jen was positioning it from the perspective of Lego Series Play. Bruce took the perspective of design thinking. I was moderator, so I didn't want to get too involved.
Oh, you were
although
the
I sort of,
moderator.
yeah, I was the moderator.
All right.
I didn't want to I said if I felt like it, I was going to argue from the Lean Six Sigma perspective.
Okay.
But you know what? They did more than enough. They did not need me.
Okay.
I was just there to keep the conversation going,
Mhm.
which was interesting. Then we had a pretty a solid lunch.
Yeah. That was solid.
Lunch was fairly solid.
Uh-huh.
The tortellini arrabbiata.
Yeah. There's a nice little kick. Yeah.
So that was good. And then I had a session right after lunch,
Uh-huh.
which
Yeah,
I
you
find
you were
I
involved
find
twice.
difficult after lunch.
Yeah.
Before, and I said this to the group, before
Yeah.
lunch, you're standing in the way of them having lunch. after lunch, they're tired
Yeah.
from lunch. So, you know,
What?
but
They're ready to go. No, they came.
Are
ready.
they though?
Yes.
They don't. You don't think they get into like food coma?
They signed up for the whole day.
Fair
they
enough.
Walked in.
Fair enough.
If they walked in, they want to hear what's going on.
So this afternoon, I did building a culture of continuous improvement.
Fun.
A tragedy in 3 acts. So it sort of follows the Shakespearean, 3-act, the 3-act play.
Yes.
And it basically talks about the horrible experience of me trying to change the culture of an organization and how catastrophically terrible it went.
Oh,
because
there's a lot of lessons learned from that.
Oh, huge
Love
lessons.
that.
And it's fun because I think you learn a lot from failure.
Yes.
More than success.
Absolutely.
But also, I think it's fun to poke fun at yourself and yeah, I'm up here and whatever, but I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. I'm an idiot too.
You know what we call that? It's called a failure bow. A failure bow.
A failure bow.
Bow. I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's the term that's bounced around with my
I
company.
like that.
That I've learned is that if I accept my fallibilities and I tell you how I screwed up, I'm taking a failure and bowing and saying, acknowledging it. And that allows everyone else to go, oh, it's okay to admit that in this area and make it a comfortable situation that everyone else will want to do it too.
I really like that
and
term.
Sharing is caring. Yeah.
I really like that term.
Yeah.
Failure bow.
Failure, you took a failure bow in my world. Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Booyah.
Everyone. Failure bow. So how about you? What were you up to today?
So there's a reason why I wasn't in your session this morning is because I was talking at the same time.
Yes, you were.
Yeah. And so I've been a Scrum Master and BA over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And so I did the many faces of retrospectives. That's what I called it. Yeah, but I don't know if I remember to do that.
Hold on. Did you do this?
I did not save the smiles for you. Yeah, no, I can't.
Okay.
If I did that in my session, you might have, who knows what would have happened. You would have gotten back to you. It could have gotten.
Probably
gotta keep it lay low tomorrow.
Okay.
Anyway, so that went really well.
Good.
Like you never know how it's gonna go. How is everyone feeling?
Right.
So people got up and they took the stickies in hand and they wrote stuff and put it on the wall like a retro. We did a retro.
Excellent.
I love this one. It's like the best workshop. I love this. I got to figure out more interactive workshop kind of thingies. Yeah.
Awesome.
And then I just caught up with old friends.
Yes.
Jen Forrest.
Jen Forrest was here.
I couldn't leave her side. I was like, I want to go to a session, but there's Jen.
Right.
And I got to just catch up with her.
Although I think we were promised baby today and there was no baby. So
you know what?
So Jen, if you're coming back tomorrow and no baby, just stay home. I know you're here. I see you. Just stay home. We don't bring baby or that's it.
The pom-pom. All right. So
what is this now?
All right. So
you're very prepared, Mindy. This is terrifying.
No, this is part of my presentation.
You're very prepared.
So one of since it was upon request.
Yes.
One of the ways to do a retrospective is to celebrate. Mark a moment. You did something awesome.
Right.
You achieved the goal and you want to celebrate. And I'm like, even on Zoom, this comes across, right? Like you feel that energy, right? Right?
I'm feeling something.
Getting tired.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Get a little scared. I'm gonna hit you, wonk you on the head. No. Anyway, so this is part of celebrating, and you can do this at any moment. Your team, awesome. And it's just a duct tape. It's a what?
That is a thick dowel though. Like that could cause some damage.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, but I had it laying around the house.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so this is a 2-day conference.
Yeah.
We're at the end of day 1 because again we are live at Project Summit, I think it's called in the US. Project Summit Business Analyst World. Yep. We are in DC. Day 1. What do you got for day 2?
Oh boy. I got to go back to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So my work is actually getting us all together, a group of us together at the office in person.
Okay.
And we haven't done that much.
Okay.
Right. So I'm like, I can't really pass that up to be here when I've had my full day and I've interacted. Yeah. I got to go back to my other people.
No, that's fair.
And we're gonna do some strategy work.
Well, that's fantastic.
I'm not sure what yet, but
that's good.
It's a good quality group together kind of thing.
I think that's a good reason to go back.
Yeah.
I was
it's not just work. Yeah.
I was in the office 2 weeks ago for the first time. So since starting my new job, I had not been in the office. I went in for the first time. First of all, it's a really cool office.
Yeah.
But it was, and my boss had this term, it's important to get together for moments that matter. And I thought that was really, that's a good way to put it. Because, you know, these organizations that are saying, you know, how many days do we need to be back in the office? For what?
Yeah.
Like to accomplish what? So if you're going to do something, on that day, we're going to have a big team meeting for 2 hours. We're going to devise our strategy for the next quarter. And every week, we're going to meet to review and whatever. Cool. It matters. Like it's something, as opposed to I just want you there because I want you there.
Oh, so much.
So
much.
I like that term. I'm going to use that term and steal that term and just like failure bow.
Yeah.
Right. It's a moment that mattered. So tomorrow you've got a moment that matters.
It does.
I think that's a great reason to go.
I appreciate
to go
that.
into the office. Well, you don't need my like validation.
No,
I'm just saying.
I'm thinking of it as support.
I'm just saying it's a good idea. Like that's fantastic.
And so I was reading over the schedule for tomorrow, going, wow, that would have been good. That would have been good. It's a really good schedule today, like this week.
It's you know what? It's like scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't felt this kind of moment of kind of things, and we're seeing that some other people from my company, Nicole Spensgoon, and then Julie Wyman, who's amazing ex-Excellion, they do a great thing on feedback.
Okay.
How to give feedback. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to misrepresent because it's been a while since I read it, but I've been through it, you know. But it's cool. They're very dynamic people. And then Jennifer's speaking, right? Yeah, you're speaking on
story maps tomorrow.
Story maps.
And by the way, anyone like there's a bit
really
of an
work.
audience. If I can get the, I'm gonna get the camera and like, you know what? I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it right now. So there are, because last time there was questions like, are there actually people here? Like, yes, there are people here. Jimmy Godard, Lori Silverman, Jennifer Bedell, Jennifer Batten, too many Jens. You guys know. Anyways, but you know,
handle all the Jens.
There's too many Jens here. But yeah, like that.
Okay. So playing bartender.
No, it's all good. It's just, you guys good with drinks? You guys are good?
Okay.
Fantastic. The conferences and so here as well as I noticed in Boston, it's scary how good it is. There's usually some crap.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's like hit or miss
there's
with...
usually like, okay, I could go see Mindy, or I could go see Jimmy, or I could go see Lori, or I could go see Jen. Like, how do you choose, right? Whereas, you know, sometimes in the past at other conferences, no, you of that group, you would absolutely not pick Jimmy. Jimmy,
So glad we're all
you do what you got to do.
But
you know,
it's amazing that like no matter what session you pick, it's going to be solid.
There's a topic though. I'm like, no, the speakers intrigue me, you know, because I like that. But then also the topics are pretty exciting too. You know, it's just I'm more about the professional development as well,
and that's good.
as the techniques.
Yes.
And I feel like I'm getting a good balance of both.
That's good.
Yeah, and I'm not always into that. So.
No, but I mean we have to be as certified people. It became painfully aware when I got my email from the project management folks.
Oh yeah.
Saying,
what did they say?
What's up?
Certified.
You said certified.
I didn't say certifiable.
No,
I said certified.
But the way you kind of phrased it.
People, as in like.
Oh, like we've been certified as people?
Yeah,
that's not what I meant.
You phrased it.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
What I meant was, okay, so I got an email from PMI saying, hey, your thing is up in 6 months and you haven't reported any PDUs. So like,
get to it.
I had to get to it, right? So that's what this like. It was a reminder that I think this one puts me over the edge.
Okay, yeah.
So I think I'm okay. But you know the professional development angle.
Yeah.
We have to consider, right?
Yes.
So
yes, I should
that's
probably be reporting. You know, before the end of the year, every year I need to look back and get that in. Yeah.
I'm doing it at the end of every conference now.
That's smart.
Because otherwise I will do it like at the last moment, and then I'm scrambling to find my
and then VA World, and then they change the website for the next year, and it's gone.
And it's like it's gone.
Not good.
So it's like
I
no.
learned that you can certify
Hold on. We can't have talk. You have to come on to the show.
Come
So
here.
there's a space
Come
right
here,
here.
girlfriend.
Am I inviting myself in?
Come on,
I
girlfriend.
learned something cool.
Bring
I'm
it.
excited
Listen,
about it.
Tell us
do
your
you really
tell
need
us
to
your
invite
truth.
yourself in?
Yeah.
I know, really.
Jennifer Batten, everyone.
Hi,
Jennifer
Jennifer.
Batten.
Hi. So I found out something kind of cool regarding CBAP certification.
Okay.
So CBAPs, and
Yeah.
I always worry about this, right?
Oh.
When you have to do your recertification every 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
I always worry that if I submit it once I have the numbers
Yes.
properly done,
Yeah.
Yes.
you can submit it early and it doesn't change your date. So if in your
Right.
first year, for example,
Oh yeah.
you get all of your, I'm going to call
Points.
them points, but
Yeah,
like, let's
yeah.
just call them
Whatever.
points for the funsies, right?
Sure.
You can actually just go ahead and submit it and
Yeah.
then not have to worry about it. And then
For
you're-
5 years.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, like,
that's outstanding.
I got
Yeah.
that verified from the IIBA people. I'm like,
Appreciate
I
that.
really want to
Fantastic.
understand
That's-
this, and because I always worry about it because I usually have enough of the credit stuff within the first year,
Mhm.
Right.
but then I like sit on it,
Oh no. Yeah.
and then
we
they
don't
So-
send
want
me the
that.
message to say, "Hey, your
It's
certification's
time.
almost up," and
It's
it's like,
time.
okay, clicky the button, but you could just like get it done,
Thanks.
Hold on.
That's
So
Yeah.
first
We
of
love
all,
good tips and
amazing,
tricks here.
amazing tip.
Yeah.
right?
But so can I go like? Can I leap forward in time 3 or 4
No.
cycles?
I doubt
Like,
it.
can I be
don't
good
know how
if
far we can
I
go,
don't think you can cycle it.
right?
So remember,
That's
remember,
And this is
you know,
for IIBA.
Yeah,
and
IIBA
CBAP
only.
Specifically, I don't know.
he's
For
trying
the
to
other.
scam it. That's not gonna work.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
Yeah.
scam
Well,
anything.
he's trying to do it all in 2
I'm
years.
gonna put the time in.
I know.
What I'm saying is, if I can
You gotta keep
accumulate
learning.
enough
You get the
hours,
credit for
I'm
it,
trying-
right?
I'm
Without
trying
having
to
lose it.
bend the rules.
You're
That's
trying
all.
to-
I'm not trying to break them.
No,
I'm
it
trying
doesn't-
to bend them.
You know what? If it doesn't say you can't, then you can. That's the rule I live
No,
by.
no, no, no.
Okay,
no,
I'm
no,
gonna.
no, 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 no. Thank you, Jen.
What do you have to
Appreciate it.
What do you have to say, Jimmy?
Seriously.
No, Jimmy.
No. No. Anyone else?
One shot
I'm
of
here to
Mars vodka and a half a
It's just like-
beer.
it's a thimble.
Come on, man.
It's a thimble.
Come on, Jimmy.
Come on.
Jimmy.
We just get goofy.
That's all
what
it is.
this is. It's just
You
getting
know,
silly and
Jimmy,
going.
you know what Jimmy's problem is?
I've always
Let's
wanted to do
Let's
this.
talk about
Sorry.
Jimmy.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Jimmy
You might need to go
Is
join them.
I
Yeah.
think Jimmy takes himself too seriously.
Oh, really?
Jimmy, would you care to come on and defend yourself?
Uh-oh. Here he goes. Here he goes. Here he comes.
Yes.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Uh-oh.
I have one thing to say.
I don't think so.
Jimmy is seriously under the influence
No.
of
this guy.
some banned substance. And
You know,
Jimmy,
he's-
you know what, man? Good for you. Admitting it is the first step.
Yep.
So congratulations.
Hold on.
Congratulations, Jimmy.
There we go.
And you'll never want to do that again. This is the moment where if we were virtual, I would boot Jimmy from the room. Boop. And then bring him back in 20 seconds later after he's paid his punishment.
The pros and cons of
Um,
virtual versus in person.
The pros
Are
and
you
cons
enjoying
of
this in
virtual.
person thing? Is this
You know
you're
what?
the second time now?
Second time,
Yeah.
I actually like the in-person better.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I still haven't figured out the cadence of doing the show virtually.
Uh-huh.
So maybe it becomes just a live thing,
Mm-hmm. Mhm.
which means if there are any like IIBA chapters, PMI chapters that need a keynote, and then this comes as a bonus.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like
Mhm.
I think that's a pretty good sell. But I mean, I don't think that's a realistic thing to do
Yeah.
around like year round. So I
Yeah.
do want to get a little bit more consistent in it. So
You'll find
so,
opportunities.
Yeah.
Like you're going to California. Can you
I
find a
am.
chapter there and try and make a moment?
I didn't even think of that.
Ooh,
to be quite honest.
this is all something I can do in person. I can't do this.
I know.
There
so,
you go.
So,
All right.
so
we
hold
just did
on,
that. Yeah.
hold on. I also know a couple people,
Of
but
course.
as I understand, California is quite big.
Yeah,
So if I'm going to say the Santa Barbara area and
Oh.
Carpinteria for
Yeah.
LinkedIn, maybe
Maybe they meet you halfway.
maybe I'm going to be at LinkedIn Studios at some point in the
Yeah.
next couple months. I don't know, maybe. To get to like San Francisco might be difficult,
Oh,
but I don't want to say no.
and maybe they might meet you halfway.
Maybe.
Like there's possibilities. Let's brainstorm before saying no.
I,
They might
I
have
will-
one member.
I will never say no.
Exactly.
I will never
I know
say
you- I
no,
know.
but it just has to be managed. It has
Yeah.
to be figured out.
It has to be reasonable.
So Jimmy, you know what? Sometimes it's not
There
about
you go.
money, Jimmy. Sometimes, listen,
Yeah, I got an
Jimmy.
announcement.
Wait, we're on the show. You have to come around and
It's
do the
okay, come on around.
announcement for everyone. If you're gonna do it, yeah. Yes, Amy.
Oh, hi everyone. I have very important news.
This is like Ron Burgundy, where it's like,
Yes, it is. Here I am. I'm sorry to
There's a
interrupt.
very
but I have a
important
very-
bulletin.
a very important
Cannonball!
bulletin. It's last call.
It is last call.
It's
Yeah.
last
Okay,
call at
that-
the bar.
I hear
So if
ya.
you guys
It's
want
the
to
last
drink
call for you
at the
too.
open bar
Only
here
4
at
minutes.
Project Summit BA World, Washington, you missed out.
Hostess with the mostest.
Hi everyone.
well, I mean, looking at the people that are
Hey,
here,
Who's there?
Steve Jones is far away. He's not coming.
Oh, I don't know who that
Jen
is.
Jen Forrest
Jen
is
Forrest
online.
has
She
bigger.
was she was just here.
She has bigger fish to fry than us.
She was just here.
Yeah,
She's
but
got
she had to
other
go home.
responsibilities.
Okay, who
Family.
else is on there?
Tamara was on. Walter from the
Oh
Netherlands.
yeah.
Judy was
Judy
here.
Alter. Hi Judy Alter. Hope
There's
you're
others
feeling
on
better.
LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, wonderful. Hello
Oh,
everybody.
that's great.
We have one more event this year. We hope you'll come out.
And where is that event, Amy?
Why, that event happens to be November 28th to the 30th in
Uh-huh.
Chicago,
Wow.
just before my birthday. And who's going to be there?
This guy, that girl, that lady.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, God, it's going to be an all-star lineup. Last one of the year. If you want to come out, we're going to have tons of fun. I got to go because remember what I just said, last call?
It's last call. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, we'll
Thank
get
you,
there.
Amy. Thank you. Always a delight, Amy.
Fantastic.
So that's fantastic. So these events are fun. To
Yeah.
get back to the question, like
Yeah.
I like doing these live.
Okay.
I could see. To me, there's a different vibe to live,
Yeah.
but you then don't have access to, like Walt. I've been trying to get the guys from the Netherlands and from Brussels on the show. Stefan was on once. Philip was on probably the first one I ended up canceling and then never rescheduling. So Philip, I need to get on when he's in Chicago.
Oh.
So that one's gonna happen.
That'll be fantastic.
Jimmy was quite upset that he doesn't get to be on the show. So Jimmy Godard will also be on in
Excellent.
Chicago.
That'll be a good
So that's
crowd.
breaking
Yeah.
news.
Committed. You're committed.
You're in, Jimmy.
Yeah. Chicken and the pig. You're the pig. Yeah, there you go.
No,
No.
he's had his moment.
Yeah, no, he's already been around.
He's upset me.
Good times.
So
Oh.
that's gonna be.
They're asking if there's a tour T-shirt.
Is there a tour T-shirt?
Yeah, of
I
Analysts
mean-
After Dark. Are you gonna
I mean
have a
that's
T-shirt made with where you've done the live.
that's a pretty good idea.
That'd be
actually.
fun.
Because I mean, every year
Yeah.
I do one of those like tour posters,
Mm-hmm.
which is completely ridiculous.
For what is on it?
I put it like I'm
Your
a
tour?
rock star,
Oh.
and it's I name the tour, and I put
Oh,
what
wow.
cities and where I'm going to be and when,
Oh,
and it's just like a little thing I do in Canva,
I love it.
completely ridiculous,
I love
but
it.
it's fun. So we'll have to see if I do another one.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I got to figure out. 2023 is still completely open. I have not planned anything. So if people want a guy,
Yeah.
I know a guy.
Right.
But anyways, that is fun. So tomorrow you're back at work.
Yeah. But
I've got a
different
second
one, yeah.
session,
Nice.
leveraging Lean Six Sigma.
Love it.
That's going to be fun. I've never done that one live,
All
so
right.
that one will be entertaining.
Yep.
I
It
don't
is
know.
what it
I don't
is.
know what to.
The giggling is good though. We like the giggling
You know
and
what?
the smiles.
The gig,
It's good.
yeah, but
Just
but
go with it.
I don't
Just
trust,
go with it.
I don't trust
Yeah,
Jimmy.
just go with it.
I don't trust Jimmy.
I know, we don't. But he's not
anyways.
throwing anything at us yet, so
Yet.
I'm okay.
Okay. Mindy,
Yes.
you know the drill. We are amazingly.
Oh no, I forgot about this part.
We are at time.
I was so yeah.
Okay, so if you haven't thought about it, I'm gonna
Give
vamp
me-
for
Well,
for
give me
like
a question
30
prompt,
seconds.
please.
I will. No, of
Oh,
course I
okay,
will.
sorry.
So
All right.
we are at time.
All right.
The time has flown like a bird on the wind. Mindy, what are some last thoughts, words of wisdom, a thought, something that you want to leave the show with today?
Vamp. You're gonna vamp. I needed the prompt and then the vamp.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you go
because
first.
because
You
it's
go
no.
first.
So I'll vamp.
Okay.
So I'm asking you that because
I
You
forgot
know,
the
I
thumb.
think it's a really important way to close the show
Uh-huh.
that everyone, you know, says something that's maybe meaningful to them or some words that inspire them or inspire others. And you know, really ends on a high note. So what are those words, Mindy?
Okay,
I
so
can't vamp any more.
No,
than
you're
this.
good. You're good.
Okay,
You're good.
that you want to.
Thank you very much for the inspiration.
No
And
problem.
the vamping is inspiration. I
Thank you.
definitely appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
And then you said high note, and then I just, of course, went you know, who was that? That was Mel Brooks. And not a high note. Anyways, but the high note, I just keep coming back to the same thing. Is there's a sign I saw at a concert venue, and it said, "Be nice or leave." And I think that that's always my final note is leave that in in your brain, and if you could do that with every interaction you have, every interaction I have, I think of that. Just be nice or get out, and I want to be nice. So
That's awesome.
That's my thing. That's my
I like it. You know what? I'm not even gonna say anything. That's awesome. Mindy Bohannon, thank you so much from DC Project Summit Business Analyst World. We are out, and we will catch you maybe before Chicago, maybe at Chicago, but definitely the next live broadcast from a conference will be at the Chicago BA World. See ya, everyone.